Yes, everyone, this is the finished work on the t-shirt. Hi everyone, welcome to Calvin's Tailoring Tip. So this is the same thing that I'm going to do just as what I do last week to make that first t-shirt. It's there on the mannequin at the moment with that velvet shining through on the front, black velvet. It's cool, just cool. When you put it on, fit comfortable. Okay, so now I mark the front out and I shall mark the back out on the sleeve and take it through it gradually once more. Okay, just ready to cut. Okay, there you go. Front part of the t-shirt cut out, just like that. Easy to make up, they are. Okay, I find this bit of fabric here. It's just like a lining, good quality lining, really thick, heavy duty. And I'm just gonna use it on this one. So it's just scraps of fabric you can use to your t-shirt and to make it look cool to wear. Okay, I don't know what design I'm gonna put on it yet. Okay, cutting the back, just mark the back and cutting the back out. Okay, ready to mark my sleeve. Okay, so that's your sleeve complete cutting. That's the back and this is the front. For my design on this one, I'm thinking to do it straight across the front. So from the bottom come up to about 15 inch. I'm doing this one. Draw a line across. And look at thought and look at fashion coming in your mind, in your head. You kind of put it on your t-shirt. Okay, I'm just gonna cut this out. Okay, I'm just gonna trace this around now. And I will do the same thing that I did do before on the first t-shirt, where I put that piping in the seam, the shoulder seam. I will do it with the same color piping in there. So I just contrast it. And you wear this with a light blue trainers. You're good to go. Okay, so now I'm ready to stitch up the t-shirt together. But what I have done, I bring it to the lock stitch machine and I have put this fabric on it, just on the lock stitch, because it's so slippery. You don't want to put it here and it keeps shifting on the overlocker. And the piping in the shoulder seam, we put that into as well. This time I didn't put any card through it. I just keep it like that, gonna be flat. Okay, and so now I'm ready to give it that overlocker stitching. Okay, now I'm ready to stitch the sleeve on. Let's give it a little measure to make sure it's okay. The other little nip at the shoulder. Now I'm ready to hem up the bottom and hem up the sleeve. This one I'm gonna hem it up 3/4 of an inch instead of 1 inch. Okay, just gonna use my finger to feel where the fabric folds to. And put that double stitch needle right on it. Just like that all the way around. If you only have a domestic machine, as long as you have an overlocker and or a zigzag machine, you can use it and hem the bottom of your t-shirt and then use the lock stitch machine to turn it. Ready to do the sleeve. Both sleeve complete. Only ready to put on the collar. Nice cool t-shirt. 1/2. Won't see your next person in one like this. That's the way I like it to be. Okay, now I'm stitching on the sleeve. I'm putting on the sleeve on the t-shirt. See that everything is even. Okay, all good. Measure to your nip. Where you have that little nip, just to know that everything is going right. What sleeve is in. So we are going to lock the side together. Okay, one side close up, so we're gonna close the next side up, and then ready to turn the bottom, turn the sleeve, and then put on the collar. Make sure you check if you know that they come in alright. When you reach at your seam, turn one up, one down. Right, this one turn up, the under seam turn down. Okay. Good to go, we're getting there. Okay, now I am ready to stitch on my collar. I make the collar, I cut the collar 1 inch wide, and I fold it into 2 and put it on the lock stitch machine, and just give it a little stitch at the edge just to keep it together. And now I'm ready to overlock it on to the t-shirt. Okay, there you go. Collar is on. Ready to give it a little top stitch. Where I join my collar before I put it on the t-shirt, the joining I start hit right at the back. Just roughly about 1 inch, inch and a quarter from the shoulder seam. Start it there. There you go. Collar is on. Get a little tape and just put it on at the back here. Thinking of put it in red. Put a little red tape there. Now I'm ready to put on a little tape in at the back. Could have used the same fabric. Best to use the same fabric anyway, but I just thought I just give it a little contrast color at the back. Touch of red. I'm gonna give it a top stitch there. Then as you're about to come to your finish point of the other side, just cut it off, fold it back, and then you're ready to do a top stitch. Now we're gonna flick it underneath here, just underneath that, and then stitch on top. Just go ahead and stitch on the edge. You go back that and you're good to go. There you go. Nice and tidy. You can just press down here or give it a little top stitch right at this point and the edge, extreme edge, just to keep it there, which I'm going to do. This is your homemade t-shirt, not from the manufacturer. You can see it, you see it in the stitching. Maybe a bit too hard for you to see. Stitching will be extreme edge. Thank you for watching. T-shirt are complete. Please subscribe, share and like.